Attract and repel, a look at magnets. Magnet stick, page 4. Magnetic force, page 11. Magnetic poles, page 17. Magnetic earth, page 21. How we use magnets, page 24. Magnet stick. Drawings, a lunch menu, photos. Many people have things on their refrigerators. But what makes them stick? Magnets. A magnet is an object that sticks to some metals. Some metals are natural. Lodestone is a natural magnet. Lodestone is a kind of mineral. Metal nails stick to this piece of lodestone. So I see magnets are used for photos and to put things on refrigerators, like drawings. Most magnets are made by people. Man-made magnets come in many shapes and sizes. Man-made magnets can be shaped like horseshoes, discs, or bars. They come in other shapes too. A magnet attracts only certain kinds of metals. A magnet sticks to this metal, but magnets will not stick to all metals. A magnet sticks to steel. A magnet sticks to iron. Magnets do not stick to aluminum. They do not stick to copper. These copper bits are not attracted to the magnet, but the steel bits above them are. So I pulled the steel out of this pile. Magnets do not stick to wood, cloth, or plastic either. Magnetic force. A magnet can move an object without touching it. Magnets move objects through magnetic force. The force is invisible. You cannot see it. Magnetic force makes this metal ball move. So I see that's a use for a magnet. It's making this ball move. Hold a magnet above a steel paper clip. The paper clip will fly off the table. It will stick to the magnet. Magnetic force moves from magnets into magnetic objects. Magnetic force can move from one magnetic object to another. It can move into magnetic objects that aren't even touching the magnet. The paper clips at the end of this chain aren't touching the magnet, but the magnetic force moved them through the clips at the top of the chain. Magnetic force can pass through non-magnetic materials. That's how magnets stick to this fridge. The force travels through the white plastic coating and attracts the metal underneath. Magnetic force can pass through plastic as long as the plastic isn't too thick. There's a use for magnets, letters on refrigerators, and numbers. Magnetic force can pass through many materials such as glass, paper, and cloth. Magnetic force is passing through this paper. It's attracting the magnet to the metal locker. Magnetic poles. Magnets have two poles. The poles are at the ends of a magnet. There is a north pole and a south pole. The south pole of this magnet is on the left. The north pole is on the right. South, north. Put a magnet in a bowl of steel wool clippings. Most of the metal bits will stick to the ends. A magnet's force is strongest at the poles. What happens when you put two magnets next to each other? If two south poles or two north poles get too close, they push each other away. They repel each other. The south poles of these magnets are close to each other. The magnets repel each other. If opposite poles are close, the magnets move together. They attract each other. The north pole and the south pole of these magnets are close. The magnets attract each other. Magnetic Earth. Earth is like a giant magnet. It has a north pole and a south pole. North pole, south. People learned that a magnet's north pole points toward the north pole of Earth. Inventors used this information to make the compass. We learned about that: north, east, south, west. A compass needle has a magnetic force. It points north. These boys use a compass to tell them which way is north. How we use magnets. Oh, here's what we're looking for. People use magnets in many ways. Magnets keep refrigerator doors closed. Oh, that's one way magnets are used. Magnets in this refrigerator door help the door stay closed. They are used in speakers and earbuds. That's another way magnets are used. They are also found inside computers. It's another way magnets are used. Giant magnets are used to make electricity, and this train uses powerful magnets to float above its track. Ooh, that's a very cool use for magnets. And giant magnets are used to make electricity. Wow. People have found many ways to use a magnet's force. How do you think magnets will be used in the future?